Hey guys, it's Tyler here from Morton Equipment. Today we're going to be going over our MDE S1600 Scorpion Grab. So the MDE S1600 we've had in North America for about 2.5 years now. We've had great success with it. This machine here is anywhere from a 16 to a 25-ton carrier, strictly for excavators and cranes. As always, MDE has equipped a bolt-on headstock. So if you would have an 80 mil headstock in your fleet and also a 90 mil, you can have one Scorpion and 2 sets of headstocks. It's really cost efficient, user friendly for the end user. We have a dual cylinder system with a locking valve in the back. And on top of our cylinders, we have cylinder guards for when the rake is into the dirt and into nasty areas, protecting those cylinders at all times and the fittings on top of them. If you come around the back here, we can touch on this locking valve. So with your conventional bucket and thumb, you're always on the toggle, keeping that pressure tight. If you're moving for, say, a rock, the further your arm goes out, the further you curl back, you're always on that toggle, keeping your pressure. With the Scorpion Grab, with the cylinder mounted directly to the back pivot thumb, we have a locking valve set in way here. And the minute you pull your pressure in, you can take your hand off that toggle and you have that pressure. You could go for a coffee, leave for the night, and you come back and that hydraulic pressure is still there, and it's a lot stronger than a bucket and thumb for say as well. So the great thing about this Scorpion Grab here is, essentially the idea behind it was that we were gonna provide a root rake in the front. You get your thumb of an excavator as well, and you have a grapple all in one. So those orange pivot tines at the back actually fold all the way up, and they tuck away in here inside of these tuck away slots. And that's when you're able to utilize your root rake to be able to work away there. And the nice thing about that is when the back arm extends back to where it's to the back position, it self-cleans your tines out here. So if you have rocks or say stump debris or sticks stuck in here, instead of shaking with a conventional root rake, it's self-cleaning at the same time. Another thing to touch on here, this machine is built out of complete 450 HARDOX steel. So we have 1.125" tines here, spaced at 9-inch centers. So it's still giving that root rake-like spacing through your tines. As you see here, we have a customer down in southwestern Ontario. He's using the grapple in a rake form, being able to sift all the debris off from a job site that's being prepped for a new build. We have the S1600 Grab in multiple provinces and states across North America. The main uses that we're seeing out of these grabs are anything from land clearing to loading chippers and grinders to house demolitions and guys prepping for new builds, job sites, just all around steel or tree work. We also have men lightly using this in construction zones who are sifting concrete, pulling rebar with concrete and rebar without concrete for sifting reasons before pulverizing. The robust build with the 450 HARDOX, it's there, it's strong. The Scorpion S1600 is the second largest in the Scorpion family that we have here in North America. The size larger is an S1900, and it is equipped with Caterpillar teeth on the rake tines on the front here. They are replaceable. We weld them from factory, the pins on the teeth. That machine can go on any excavator from about your 25 to 30 ton range all the way up to your 50 ton range, and it's weighing in at about 6,000 pounds with a headstock. Then you come down to your 1600 here. You're anywhere from your 16, 17 ton excavator to your 25 ton excavator. And then down from here, still keeping with your dual cylinders, is our S1100, anywhere from your 13 to 18 ton machine. And then the 3 smaller than that is your S900, your S750, and your S500, and those range from anywhere from your 12, 10-ton machine all the way down to a 2.5 ton for say Kubota or something like that. So the smaller versions, they do go to a single cylinder just for the sheer size of them. They're a lot smaller. So the 500, the 750, and the 900 are all single cylinder. Your 1100, your 1600, and your 1900 are all equipped with your dual cylinders. The beauty thing with the Scorpion series is what we had when it was into production was, can we take a root rake, can we take a grapple, and can we take a thumb, put it all into one machine, make it strong, hence the HARDOX steel, and make it efficient for the customer, having that fact of 3 implements into one. So when you're going to your job site or you're in the market, you've bought a brand new excavator, you've bought a used one, and you're looking for attachments, instead of 3 different sales, a root rake, a thumb, and your grapple, we've been able to put it all into one. It's more cost efficient, it's more robust, and at the end of the day, it's just more efficient for your day-to-day use with your excavator in your fleet. As I said earlier, if it's the Scorpions or the tree shears, we do have them in multiple provinces and states across North America. So no matter where you are located, we do offer shipping North American wide. We are in the States quite a bit as of recently. So the whole border process, that's no problem. We can still make that happen, get it across to you in a timely fashion. If the Scorpion S1600 or any other of our products is something that you could see in your fleet in the near future, or if you'd have any questions or concerns about anything that you've seen in this video or other videos, your best way to contact me is at 519-788-3960. Ask for Tyler. My phone is always on. You could also go onto our website, mortonequipment.com, and there's a full range of all of our products. There's more information, the opening of the grabs, the closing of the grabs, and it goes a little bit more into depth onto our website. You can go through there, and then as I said, feel free to give me a call and I'd be able to help you out with anything else that you might need.